Let's make sure it's up and running. Nope. I don't see it just yet. Here we go. Alright, let's test the sound real quick. Testing, testing. Can everybody hear me just fine? You hear me? Good. Alright. Perfect. Okay, let's give a couple of minutes to let people join. Okay, that should do it. Alright, welcome everybody to the Old But Gold pack. This is our new DLC for May, and next week is going to be another one that is known as the Aliens pack, and we're going to do that one as well. We're going to start up today though with our Old But Gold, and today we have the 1994 Bugatti EB110 SS, the Nissan Skyline GTR R32, the Lancia Delta HF Integrale, and the Lancia Stratos Group 5. Alright. We've got some very beautiful vehicles today, and one that I can tell that a Fast and Furious fan will definitely be proud of. So, what do you say we upgrade these babies and give these things a try? And before I actually continue, I actually would like to give a quick shout out to everybody who's here and who decides to come and say hi. I wish to thank everybody for 100 subscribers. It is a great milestone for me, and I wish to thank everyone for welcoming me to this community. I am having a great time here, and I will continue to support as much as I can. So, without further ado, let us get into upgrading these cars. But how we're going to decide today is going to be up to all of you, because I'm going to be putting down a little bit of a survey that I would like everybody to answer, or a poll actually, and when you guys answer this, it'll decide what vehicle we're going to test out first. So what's it going to be? Let's find out. I'm going to upgrade them all really quick right now, and I'm here with Ice Yoda to give me a hand as usual. Welcome, Ice Yoda. And I think his mic is muted, so that's it.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just introducing you to the audience.
Oh, hi.
We're just creating a poll right now. And unfortunately, X is not with us today, as unfortunately he's encountered a glitch recently, so we're gonna have to do this one without him today, unfortunately. Sorry, X, if you can hear me. Jeffrey's asking if he wants to be invited to the party. Let's see what the fan base says about that. Should we let him join, or let him sit this one out? Let's see what everybody says. Okay, there's the Skyline R32. Alright, so Kolu says Jeffrey. I see no problems with him joining the party. Okay, so one person's on your side. Let me just upgrade these cars first, and then we'll get to that. All right. I have just started the poll, so here you go. Which of these vehicles is going to be the highest voted by the time we are all ready to give these a try? The Delta's your favorite? Nice to know. We'll give every single one of these a go. And I'm going to be reading every single stat once we're done with this. You know, I can already tell Jeffrey's going to be a fan of the Stratos because that thing has the Italian flag on it. I can already tell he's going to be a big fan of this. Try the Stratos first. Let's see what everybody picks for a vote, because we're going to go by the audience choice, not mine. It's best if everybody gives us an equal share. Okay, I can already tell you that we're going to need this one for quite a few of them. And as it turns out, I only have 16 of those upgrade tokens. I really got to get better at this. So while we're waiting, I'm going to get myself some vehicles and dismantle them and use them for parts. You like how the EV looks? It is beautiful to me, but unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of Bugattis personally. I'm really not. I think they're very overrated vehicles. Okay, there's our third vehicle. You claim this is a banger DLC, Kolu? All right, I'll take your word for it. Let's see how these vehicles perform, because if anybody hasn't noticed, we've gotten some pretty crummy vehicles recently, unfortunately. So Jeffrey, give me a little bit of time while we decide how this is going to go, and then I'll read the feedback again and see what we all decide. Okay, let's see. There's 18 total, if I remember correctly. Multiplied by 4 would be 72. You're still waiting for the invite to the party? We know, Jeffrey, so what I'm doing right now is I'm giving a little bit of time to see what happens. Update. Bugatti could be overrated, but if the EB10 is not one of them, I think. So, in my opinion, the most overrated vehicles is the Veyron family, really. The EB, I don't know enough about, so I guess I'm not going to call it overrated right now, but Bugatti as a whole, in my opinion, is kind of overrated. Oh, hey, look at that. I already got the Stratos as one of the shop vehicles. What do you know? Okay. Alright, let's do it one more time just to give ourselves some more gears. You honestly don't care about the free boost as an ultimate, as you can manage it well. That's fair. That's definitely fair. Everybody has their own preferences, whether they want capsules or bars. It's completely their choice. Okay. Now that we've gotten some cars that we're going to use for parts, let's do this real quick. Sell them all. Oops, don't sell that one. Sorry, little guys. I love you guys, but we're going to use you for parts. You know, I don't think I'm going to have enough. Because 18 multiplied by 4 is 72. Oh no, I'm going to have just enough. Okay. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Let me just read the chat really quick. No problem inviting Jeff. Okay, yeah, okay. Jeffrey, I'm going to invite you to the party, and you are welcome to join us. Just please follow the rules. Here you go. Enough people said you can join, so here you go. So before we continue, let's take a look at our stats today. And unfortunately, no, wait a second, those are favorites. Okay. So let's take a look at our stats. For the EB, we have 7 speed, 6 acceleration, 6 braking power, and 6 handling. And this is a balanced vehicle. I honestly expected this thing to be a rocket. But whatever, I'm not complaining. Onto the Skyline. We have 8 speed, 8 acceleration, 8 braking power, and 6 handling. Pretty fitting. For the Integrale, we have 7 speed, 8 acceleration, 6 braking power, and 4 handling. This is also an off-roader, which I'm assuming this is going to be a rally car. And finally, we've got the Stratos with 8 speed, 8 acceleration, 6 braking power, and 4 handling. This is also an off-roader, which is interesting to me. These are both rally cars, I'm assuming. And I forgot to mention the Skyline is also a balanced. Okay, let's take a look at what we have for our poll. So the EB and the Skyline are both tied. So you know what that means. We're gonna have to see which one goes first. Everybody pick a comment and everybody write a comment and say which one you want. Whichever one is said first, we're gonna go for. Skyline or the Bugatti? What's it gonna be? Imagine the Bugatti Atlantic, and I don't know what that is, honestly. I know nothing about that, but why don't I look it up? Hey there, Jeffrey. Either one works for me. Jeffrey says Bugatti, so Bugatti it is. We're going to go for the Bugatti first. Let's get all the upgrades and give this a go. We haven't started yet, Jeffrey. I'm just upgrading the cars. I'm going to go slowly because Speed Bump has warned me multiple occasions that if you go too fast, then you get that little glitch. It's annoying. You know what? While we're at it, let's get all the upgrades. Wait, how many of these are there? 6, 8. Nope. I thought there was 18. There's actually 15. My bad. Alright. So we're going to try the Bugatti first, then the Skyline, and then the Stratos. And finally, we're going to end with the Integrale. I'm going to give the car 3 tests, and then I'm going to give it a, and then I'm going to let something else go. And we're going to do things a little differently today. Normally what we do is we try every single build and see how they go. Well, this time I'm going to try every car first before we do that. So I'm going to make everything go no build, as we use that for our tier list. And then we're going to give them all a build. The only thing I'm going to do for these cars right now is give them the phase inverter, because some of these only have a bar, which I personally will prefer some capsules. Let's see how much they have, by the way. I'm assuming 4 and 3. Yep, this one has 4 and this one has 3. Okay. I'm just going to see if there are any designs for this car. I'm just going to take a look. If there aren't, then that's fine. It does not look like there are. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to start online multiplayer, and let's see if anybody in Discord wants to come by and say hi. Doesn't look like it just yet. Okay. I said you could, Jeffrey. All right, let's invite some people. Spectral Blaster, I guess, could join. Bag Yoda, you need to appear online, Jeffrey. Quite a few people online today. Okay, just posted a couple other places that you're in the game. I just saw you for a split second. Did you appear online? Huh. There you are. Okay, is that all we're gonna have for now, or are we gonna have some more people come by? I'm gonna give it a little bit more time and see what happens. For those of you just joining, if you wish to join, feel free to ask, and you are welcome to come race with us. We're going to be testing out the new Bugatti first, as everybody has suggested this one. Okay. So it seems like that's it for now. Doesn't seem like anybody wants to join. So let's go to a quick race and see how we do. You can, Jeffrey, but if we hear it, I'm going to have to ask you to turn it off. Just because it's in your headset, Jeffrey, doesn't mean we can't hear it. Oh yeah, Kolu, did you want to join too? Okay. I picked racing board. Go for the first one, please, if you don't mind. You're retired? Oh, that's a bummer, Kolu. We will miss you in this game. No, I cannot. Okay. Well, then you're not retired, you're on leave. I understand what you mean, though. Hello, hello. Oh, hey, Sean. Welcome to the stream. We're testing out the new Gold Book Gold cars. Okay. Ugh. Too wide of a turn. That turn was too wide. Okay, so first impressions. I like how this thing drifts. It feels really nice. Here's something I'd like to communicate with the audience, though. How many of you agree that the balanced vehicles, there's too many of them? It's oversized. There's too many balanced vehicles in the game. How many people agree? Language, please, Jeffrey. You think it's fine? You approve, meaning that you think I'm right, Kolu, or do you think it's fine? Well, I thought I heard the F word. Okay. I'm just saying, Jeffrey, we don't want any cursing on live. Way too much? Yeah. Starting to approach 50? I think you're right, honestly, Speed Bump. So yeah, the Bugatti feels really nice so far. I can definitely tell I've lost my touch as I haven't been touching this game for a while. Work and personal stuff have gotten in the way. But it is great to be back. Here's something else that I've seen in the WRU chat. People think I should join one of the races. How many of you guys think I should?
Yeah, join the street league.
Yeah, the street league.
Yeah, because that's just free for all basically. You don't have to be a part of the team, and they already finished the mid-season draft. So, if you join a team, they're gonna have to run until
maybe because balance was supposed to be the best class, even though it's not at the moment. It's clearly not. That would be the Swift vehicles. Swift vehicles are the most overpowered right now. Although the most overpowered car in the game is an off-roader. Yeah, I know you know what it is, Jeffrey, because I told you.
The Delta's an off-road Swift. I feel like it.
Which one is the power sander?
No, Delta.
The Delta?
Lancia Delta. It definitely feels like an off-road Swift.
It's an off-road Swift?
I feel like.
Isn't it a rally car?
Yeah, it's a rally car.
That's what I thought. Does it have that terrible turning on the carpet like the
Nope.
That sounds like an unconvincing nope.
It is absolutely beautiful to me.
There we go. Nice job, Bugatti. What is it, Jeffrey? Yeah, I see the hot dog. You should be able to unlock it. Oh, hey, Jeffrey's here. Yep, Sean, Jeffrey is here. I think I'll pick Sun Salutation. Second one, please. What's this? I honestly don't know how I feel about this track. You wanted to do this one, Yoda? You wanted to do the NASCAR track?
No.
Jeffrey, did you pick the NASCAR track? The fourth one? One of you two, I know, picked it. Did you pick this ring track, Jeffrey? How can you not see it?
Wait, what the hell?
What do you mean? What happened?
I didn't realize we were playing this track.
What do you mean?
I thought we were doing sun salutations.
Yeah, I thought we were too, but nope. Enough people picked this one. Did you pick this one, Jeffrey? I feel like it was you at this point. Jeffrey, when we pick a race, you need to pick the same one as us. I'm upset that you didn't want to do Sun Salutation. This track is going to be boring, Jeffrey. It doesn't matter, Jeffrey. I'm not saying fan-made tracks are bad, but a lot of them could seriously be made better. How's that Stratos feel, by the way, Yoda?
It's a rocket, not an off-road.
What is it, Jeffrey? I already answered your question, Jeffrey. What the heck? Yeah, this track's no fun. I always hate when the gravity. That's a second slide bump car? What in the world just happened? Yeah. The physics on this track are ridiculous. I'm in last, Jeffrey, because the physics are screwing with me. Well, now I'm in third. What did you think to that track, Yoda? I didn't have fun. I didn't have fun.
It's too short, and it's...
Jeffrey, please don't pick a track like that again. Please don't do that again, Jeffrey. We'll see. You got third, huh? Nice. Reminds you of a dark matter run? Which one is that? Jeffrey ruins everything? A little bit harsh there, Sean. Please be careful. Alright, let's see. Kitchen Madness, Rusty Roller Coaster. Let's do Kitchen Madness. Jonathan, oh, hey, welcome, DJ Vish. What do you mean by Jonathan Y? It was a league track? Huh, interesting.
Yeah, Dark Matter runs a league track. It's for one of the teams.
Huh, interesting. This just really shows you that I haven't been part of the WRU. Part of me wants to, but at the same time, I feel like it will it'll interfere a little too much for me. We'll see though.
Like I said, I think the street leagues are fun. They usually take place at the same time as Acceleron, which is of course the big dogs, quote unquote, and so.
Okay, here we go. Yeah. You're using the Integrale now?
The Delta.
I call it the Integrale. You know, the Integrale is what I like to call my child car. Now I'm not saying I was a fan of it in my childhood, but literally every game I had an Integrale in it. Literally every game. I'm going to talk a little bit about nostalgia for a bit, so if anybody else has played this game, God bless you. There's Project Gotham Racing 2, that game had an Integrale in it. Rally Sport Challenge also had an Integrale in it. Whoops. The Forza games also had an Integrale in it. And there are many others that I can't name off the top of my head. Why do they make hatchbacks OP? Maybe they're just fans of them. I think hatchbacks are ugly in my opinion, but not all hatchbacks are bad. And you know what you just got me an idea of, Kolu? I am now currently thinking of the worst hatchback possible. Can you guess what I'm thinking? Ouch. You're also a fan of them? Okay. Personally, I think they're ugly. There are very few hatchbacks that I actually like. Nissan Cube, aka the best. That's a meme car at this point. Hey Jeffrey, I mentioned something earlier I think you'll like. You don't even know if that's considered one? I honestly don't think it is. I think it's more of a compact than a hatchback.
What?
The Nissan Cube. That's more of a compact.
Compact hatchback, because it has the same what is it? Yeah, compact hatchback.
I can see you, Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just goes to show you how long I've been away from this.
Yeah, Delta feels like a Swift. Even though it's on Delta.
Oh, never mind. That wasn't you. That's Jeffrey. Hi, Jeffrey. Bye, Jeffrey. By the way, Jeffrey, there was something I mentioned about you earlier. I think you're going to be a big fan of the Stratos. Is he muted right now? No, he's not. Okay. Okay. That was our 3 races with the Bugatti. Next up is the Skyline. That's not your favorite car, Jeffrey. It's not. Anyways. I said I think you're going to be a big fan of the Stratos, Jeffrey. Can you guess why? It has the Italian flag on it. Kitchen Madness again. Fossilized Tour. I say Fossilized Tour this time. We did Kitchen Madness already. Second one, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I said second one. I thought we agreed, Jeffrey, you were gonna pick the tracks. Then why didn't you pick the second one? If you didn't, then Yoda probably did. I don't know though.
I picked the second one. I picked the Fossilized Tour. I don't know what's going on.
The second one?
Yeah.
Then Jeffrey was the one who didn't pick it. I thought we agreed, Jeffrey, we're all picking the same track. We're both using the Skyline?
Mm-hmm.
And Jeffrey's still using the Bugatti. Let's see how this one feels. Part of me thinks it's going to be the balanced version of the R34, but part of me also thinks I'm wrong. I noticed that G-Man is using a lot of drifters.
Ooh,
ow! That was an interesting catch. Yoda, I'm gonna do my best to beat you this time. What'd you say, Jeffrey? We're not talking about San Andreas, Jeffrey. We're live right now, Jeffrey. I sometimes wonder if Yoda is also streaming the cars of this pack on his channel too. He streams sometimes, but not the same time I do. I tend to do it when they just come out, and Yoda does it like a couple of days later or something. Is that your strategy, Yoda, or when do you usually stream?
I collect footage of it, go into detail, like with the Italian pack, I went into detail on how the vehicles work, what the real life counterparts usually are, and go from there.
Yeah,
I still need to make the Fast and Furious one, but I've just been slacking on it because I do not care for it.
Ironically, you're more educational than I am. I'm more factitious. What'd you say, Jeffrey? Does it matter, Jeffrey? Again, Jeffrey, does it matter? It's not really something you want to talk about in a live stream, Jeffrey.
It makes you feel better. I'm 21, so.
I'll explain why later, Yoda. Did you change the color of your boost?
Yeah, I changed it to blue.
I noticed that. I could see it from a distance. I'm not saying anything, Jeffrey. And if you're gonna constantly ask that, Jeffrey, then I'm gonna have to kick you from the party. You gotta learn, Jeffrey. You and I are relatively tied here.
Mm-hmm.
Get back here, Yoda. This is mine. We're about to overlap Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey, we're right behind you. We are. Turn around, Jeffrey.
That's too bad.
try to guess. You gonna try to biff me or something?
For some reason, that turn gets me.
I actually understand the turns, because drifting is where I specialize. Jeffrey, you know me. I prefer turning. Traction is my way. I'll take anybody on in a drifting contest. Oh, shoot. No! That cost me the race.
Does pretty well for an all-wheel drive vehicle.
That thing handles really well, but I got overconfident at the end. Half cab what? I think they're fun. Couples like to use X and Y, then a random number for their names. Actually, my wife and I do that. Guys, in case you didn't notice, her account actually is YSatLam8. It's more, but the X and Y is a biology joke. I think you'll understand why, but it would make more sense if I was a Y though. It honestly makes sense why couples want to do that. But my first impression on the Skyline, it also feels good. I think the Bugatti is slightly better, but maybe over time we'll find out. You understand it? Nice. The octopus. Jeffrey, please pick the first one. No, not smooth dude nitro. If we do that one, I'm leaving. Jeffrey, pick the first one. Were you going back and forth, Yoda?
No.
What is it, Jeffrey? We're doing the octopus. I prefer the dev tracks, Jeffrey, because they're easier to test on. I noticed. How would it feel if you started to go by X69? I feel like I know exactly why you would go that way, but I don't wanna get my mind into the gutter right now. You'd think the R32 would be a Swift because the R34 is a Swift. I honestly get why they made this a balance, because the R34 is an upgrade to R32, and Swifts are an upgrade to balanced vehicles in this game. If you're gonna go by that standpoint, that makes sense to me. But I also understand why you would call this one a Swift. It honestly kind of feels like one, in a way, because it's fast and its drifting is pretty good. What happened?
Run off course.
Bummer. You know, this would have been a decent track to try out an off-roader.
Mm-hmm.
Yoda is right behind you. You remember back in the day when I pushed Martin on this track? Oh, yes. Good times. Good times. You know, I haven't seen Martin in a while.
What did
you say, Jeffrey?
Forces with full turbo.
What did you say, Jeffrey? Can you catch up? You did? Alright. Yoda's a good racer, Jeffrey. He's one of the better racers that I know. Maybe because he goes by Cool Gonzo. Oh, he does?
Yep.
Illuminati confirmed Cool Turbo and Martin Gonzo are the same person. Nah, that's a joke. They're clearly not. Hey, question, Yoda. How does G-Man seem to be doing in his race? I think he's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
You're in last. You keep getting last, Jeffrey. So I expect better, honestly. I know you're not a big fan of this game, Jeffrey. So. Gay night. Hey, you admitted it's called gay night, and it's live. Yep, he admitted it. It's called gay night. I got it live, Jeffrey, and I'm going to save that. Oh, I'm going to, Jeffrey. It's too late, Jeffrey. You admitted it's gay night. Gay night, gay night. It's not Fortnite. That was the second race with the Skyline, I believe. Hit the apex, stunts of the duct. Hit the apex, why not? Third race with the Skyline. The Dior too. Hey Jeffrey, do me a favor. Since you're a fan of the Italian flag, why don't you try out the Stratos for us? Well, good thing we're gonna give ourselves a chance to do that really soon. You can. In fact, actually, I'm going to use the Stratos after this race. The Stratos is the vehicle I called dibs on, by the way, Jeffrey. And you said you want the Bugatti. Well, too bad that belongs to Speed. He called it before you did. You know the rules, Jeffrey. It's all about being fast. I know you do, but only because he does. It's just how does that hurt your feelings, honestly? I'm actually curious how. I would think that would be epic, Yoda, if that was the last lap.
Yeah.
See ya. Did you get burned?
Yeah. Car actually goes. What the fuck?
Language, please, Yoda.
Alright.
It's alright. I'm excited about next week, though, because there's a car that sounds like it doesn't belong in this game, but I am excited to give it a try. Jeffrey, you already know what it is. You'll know it, Jeffrey, because it's a car you tried to get. I know you'll know it, Jeffrey. I'd rather you not, because there are some people in the chat that may not prefer to be spoiled. So Speed Bump, I know you said you didn't want to be spoiled on what the cars are going to be. If you're okay with it, we'll say it. If you're not okay with it, then we'll keep our mouths shut.
On the Instagram page for Milestone and Hot Wheels too, they have showed pictures of what's coming in the next expansion pack. So
oh, they did?
Really yeah.
Okay. Well, the question is, does he know about it? Because I know some people don't like to be spoiled.
Mm.
And if there are people in the chat that don't want to be spoiled, it's best if we follow their wishes. We can't hear Jeffrey anyway. That's fine, Kolu. You think you saw a glimpse of it? Okay. One thing I've already spoiled about it is that it's going to be the Aliens DLC. We're going to be going in 1 week to test out those cars. You saw a glimpse of it, Speed Bump, so are you okay with us talking about it? Or do you want us to keep our mouths shut? I guess he's already gotten rid of what those cars are. What is that? What is it, Jeffrey? Kolu said he couldn't hear you. I don't know. Wait, when did you pass me, Yoda?
Left side is always faster than...
Oh, yeah. I should have known. You can get off, Jeffrey, if you want. Are you ever? Again, Jeffrey, are you ever? Work day. I love my job. Okay. Jeffrey? Language. Anyways, so Speed Bump has already revealed the cars. They are the Speed Slayer, Highway Hauler 2, MT, and he forgets the other one apparently.
Monster Truck is called Test Subject, and the other one is called Swamp Buggy.
Yep. The Swamp Buggy, I'm not really interested in. Work in progress,
I'm
Dino
actually
Drift.
pretty happy with it. I think.
Let's see. Let's do Work in Progress. That sounds like fun.
Swamp Buggy is gonna be the closest I can get to
Pick the
that
first
car.
one, Jeffrey, please. I know Jeffrey will be a fan of this one because of tools. Alright, and that's that for that one. So let's do the Stratos. Let's see how you do. This is the vehicle I was most excited to give a try of this update.
Swamp Buggy.
Yeah, the Swamp Buggy is the other vehicle.
Supposed to be
One rocket, two heavy duties, and an off-roader. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. What are the heavy duties? One of them is the highway hauler. I know that for a fact.
Monster Truck.
Oh, right, of course. I'm stupid.
And of course, Rocket and Off-Roader.
I'm stupid. Yeah, the rocket is the rocket is the Speed Slayer, and then the off-roader is the Swamp Buggy. I know you like this one, Jeffrey, because it has tools. I go face first into that. There's a crane right there, Jeffrey. You don't like that?
Dumb man.
Plus, we already all know Jeffrey. I don't believe it. If anybody wants to know what Jeffrey's favorite tracks really are, everybody's gonna say he doesn't have any culture. I'm not arresting you, Jeffrey. How in the world would I arrest you? Yeah, Yoda's right. This thing's fast. That's not a roast, Jeffrey. But if anybody's curious, his favorite races are the money-making ones. The one where it's literally just the finish line in front of you. Those are boring. Well, guess what, Jeffrey? They patched that. Good riddance. I like it. Mind if you tag along? Absolutely, Nondake. You are welcome to join. Absolutely. Radar Ranger would have been in the game as an off-roader. I would have liked to see that, honestly. I've been told by some people that the Crazy 8s would have been an off-roader. It doesn't make sense to me, though. It does in some sense because the Dune Rats were off-roaders where they had spiked vehicles, but still. It just doesn't.
It would have been either a Balanced or a Swift.
I would have thought a Rocket would have been a good one for it, too.
Yeah, but it is... The car is small, too, so...
Kind of. But I swear, if that thing ever comes out, it's the only vehicle I'm gonna use. Unless other DLC vehicles come out, of course. Rally Car Crazy 8s, yo. Kinda can see that, but... At the same time, if it ever does come out, I sure as heck hope not. What is it, Jeffrey? Can't hear you, Jeffrey. You want the tow truck to come back? The tow truck was terrible in the first game. It wasn't a good vehicle. It didn't perform well. It had 5 capsules, sure, but that didn't help. Yeah, I'm slowly catching up to you, Yoda. This Stratos is great.
Yeah, it's a Rocket off-roader.
I think it's more of a Swift off-roader. He's talking about the Ramblin' Wrecker. Yep, he
No,
is.
the Delta is a Swift off-roader.
Is it? Speed Bump knew what you were talking about, Jeffrey, and that was the Ramblin' Wrecker. That's the name of the tow truck. You know what kind of car Speed Bump likes. That's an interesting call. The tool car? What makes you think it's the tool car? Inappropriate noise. Who won? Yay! If you're talking about the tool again, Jeffrey, that's your car. You already called dibs on it. But Speed Bump's not doing that with us. Yeah, Speed Bump says the Tooligan is not for him. Alright, get me in there. All right. You know why, Jeffrey. That's your car. Anyways.
TJ!
Hello, TJ! Hey, welcome into the stream. And Don Dank says he wishes to join. So, no problem. Let's get you in. Come on and join us. We're testing out the new cars. Dondake, not Dante. Dondake. Dondake, do I have you as a friend, or do I need to add you? Oh, you have him? Okay. Oh, screw you, Speed Bump. I was thinking the same thing. And Jeffrey's gonna know that reference. He said, all we had to do was follow the dang train, TJ. Are we in a private video call? No, we are in a PlayStation party. Would you like me to add you to it? Okay, I will add you just for future reference. Okay. Yoda, please add him to the party, and he can join us.
Delta, Delta.
Hey, Dondake, which one is you? Or is TJEAH Dondake?
Yes.
That's Dondake?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would have thought the random fan was there. Okay. Here we go. Let's do a couple of more with the Stratos and then the Integrale and give them some upgrades.
This thing feels fucking illegal to drive. Holy.
Hey, language please. We're live. Already had quite a few languages. We know you're tired. But anyway, Jeffrey, did you get the reference that I said earlier? Speed Bump said, all you had to do was follow the dang train, TJ. You know what the reference is? Do you mind saying it? Close enough, I guess. Alright, welcome to the Accelodrome, Magnetic Boom, Grand Prix. I'd say welcome to the Accelodrome. This is a good way to test vehicles.
Magnetic
Hey,
boom,
TJ,
magnetic
please.
boom, more like magnetic pain, if you ask me.
Welcome to the Accelodrome, Miss?
Yeah, no, magnetic.
There's no magnets on that track.
No, I'm talking. If you ever tried grinding drift masses on that track is horrible.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
Which one you're going with, TJ?
There you go.
I picked the Stratos.
Which car?
I'm running Stratos still.
The Stratos is my favorite car at this update so far.
I was already looking forward
Although,
to
to be fair, I haven't tried the Integrale yet.
I was already looking forward to the Stratos beforehand. And once I got my hands on it, I was like, yo, this thing is bananas. What in the world?
What did you say, Jeffrey? But you already called that on the Bugatti, Jeffrey. I called the Stratos before we even started.
I want a Night Kids livery for the R32. That's all I want.
What, you want to hug the guardrail? Be my guest.
Yes, I do.
I want to hug my wife.
Hit every turn.
Hey, I can hug my wife all I want, Jeffrey.
Okay.
What did you say, Jeffrey? Why should I end the live stream?
Draft with me, Laura.
You're not making any sense right now, Jeffrey.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I can say that on live stream, Jeffrey. Why is that wrong to say? Hey, question, TJ. Do you have a build on that thing, or is it buildless?
I just set up whatever I had on my Lancia.
I can't hear you because I'm going buildless.
Oh, I set up whatever I put on my Lancia 37.
What I'm hearing is you set up an online monster real quick.
Well, no. Well, whatever I had on my, because I usually drive the Lancia 037, and I just slapped whatever I had on the
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You need
You know
to
what
speak up,
sucks about
Jeffrey.
this car, TJ?
Be careful, Jeffrey.
What?
Be careful. That word could also be considered hurtful. Could be. Be careful. What is it? That's not something to talk about on live stream, Jeffrey.
No.
I need that boost in your face.
I'm giving you a warning for that, Jeffrey. I said I'm giving you a warning.
I'm sorry.
It is an off-road speed bump, so it makes sense. I like this race. It's one of my favorites. I wouldn't say it is my favorite, but it's one of them. This is one of the races that I use to test out cars.
I'm sorry, TJ.
It's one of them.
I hate it here.
You only hate it because you got knocked off. Not you. I literally witnessed TJ get whacked off.
I took your line, TJ. I was like, I'm gonna overshoot it to build boost.
You know what that means, though, Yoda, right?
Mm-hmm.
It means you owe him a YouTube apology.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just hear an F word, Jeffrey? Weird. The Yeti, table service, race down, bellow clock, and vent yourself now. Let's do table service. That's fun. Do you remember the first time we raced Yoda that I did this race blindfolded?
Which one, table service?
Yeah. How do you think I would do if I did that with this car? I'd probably fail.
I would say, yeah.
I would probably fail.
Need more practice. Yeah, I would say need more practice with it.
I know this track really well. I could do it with a blindfold with drifters, but with an off-roader, that's going to be kind of hard. I know Jeffrey's going to try to dare me too, though, in a second. That's what I thought. Yeah, you're right, Jeffrey. I'm not going to do it. That would be the same thing as wearing a blindfold. I'm not going to. Why are you saying please, so you can have a chance? Let's do it later, then. If we get this track again and I have the Stratos, then I'll do it. Wifey, can you give me a shirt that I can use? Not now, I mean, in a bit. Oh, he's using the street Nas. Plus, here's the thing, Jeffrey, I don't have a camera. If I had a camera, that would be a lot more impactful. There's a reason I don't have one, Jeffrey, so you can't see my face. Oops, I didn't get the boost. Oh well, let's see if I can catch up. Did somebody just get whacked off again? Yeah, it's the bike that time. What is it? Can't hear you. You'll buy what? I'm not going to use it. I'll choose not to. One reason. Second, it's best. Second, I'm not really willing to reveal my identity just yet. The only time I would use it, Jeffrey, would be for blindfold challenges like that. So I could also just make X race it, which would be cheating. You know, I'm going to ask everybody in the chat right now really quick, even though this isn't for another week. I'm going to be making a poll on this later. What vehicle are you most excited for next week? I am easily going to pick the highway hauler. That is the vehicle I'm most excited for. Well, you don't know what's coming out, though. Or at least I don't think you do. There's a monster truck coming out. There's a swamp buggy coming out. There's the Swift Rocket Speed Slayer, because rockets are my specialty. Ah, that's interesting. I'm interested in the highway hauler because although heavy duties I wouldn't say are my go-to, but it's just going to be interesting to be driving a trailer truck in a Hot Wheels game. It'll be just fun for me.
Okay.
What is it, Jeffrey? Yeah, he's playing on PC. So what? The guy with the street Nas. No.
Who is that Bugatti in this last one?
Gosh, Jeffrey. I just lapped you. What about him? Overrated? Kind of ironic coming from you. Since we all know that you used to be a PC player. That's ironic coming from you. Yeah, the top three are just off-road cars. These three are going to dominate one day. Was that the third race with the Strat? Yes, it was. Okay, it's time to try out the Integrale now. Even though the Integrale had literally no votes for the thing. This pack won't be coming out on PC and Switch for the next 2 hours at my place. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, at least you get to see if these vehicles are good. And I'm considering about making a livery for one of these cars. But which one will I do? Because I know plenty of liveries for a Stratos. Let's see, guided tour, Once Upon a Time in a Museum, pit stop, back to 180. I'm going to go for Once Upon a Time in a Museum. Jeffrey, pick the second one, please. This one again. You do have access to them on Xbox and PlayStation? That's nice. That's at least nice. Okay, time to give the Integrale a run. I have an idea for a livery on this thing too. Oh, Voluptuous is here. What do you know? What's that? Which one? You said one more, but now you say a couple more. Technically, we can make the Supra in this game, Jeffrey, with the Tsunami. The Super Tsunami is the closest thing we have to a Toyota Supra in this game. And then, what was the other one you said? The Giselle's car? I don't even know what that is. I feel like there's a car in this game that could be a Porsche.
We have Volkswagen. If we could get Porsches, that would be nice. Plus, we're getting Mercedes too. So.
But yeah, we are getting Mercedes really soon. All right, let's see how the Integrale feels. The Stratos has better speed so far.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the handling on this car is kind of iffy on the carpet.
That's just the rally car.
Can we talk about that another time, Jeffrey? We're live right now, remember?
Oh my god, I could actually take that turn without a problem. Finally a car worth driving other than a rocket.
I'm keeping up rather well with this thing, but everybody seems to be pulling away from me. You asked what car I'm using, Jeffrey? I'm using the new Integrale. You sure this thing is a Swift? It doesn't feel fast enough to be one.
I was having fun with it.
It's an off-roader for sure, but you said it was a Swift in disguise, and it honestly doesn't feel like one.
I think like once you build it, right? What the hell?
Ah! I'm trying to get for third.
I'm sorry, TJ. I'm gonna use you as the guardrail.
My goodness, that was an epic ending.
God, this thing is stupid. I love it.
It's a rocket dog. It's an off-road rocket.
Where are you at, Jeffrey?
Oh, definitely. If the if we're not allowed to use Swifts the next season, and if we're allowed to use Swifts
table service,
next season,
Race in Heaven, Tomahawk, and Drift Madness. Let's do table service again or graffiti and skates. No, not Tomahawk.
Because like, if we're allowed to use Swifts for season 7. I know for the Mercedes Estate.
Why did we pick Tomahawk?
That thing's good. I'm definitely gonna pick that one.
Yoda, did you guys pick Tomahawk?
It's a paddle track. Paddle track is always good.
All right, I'll take your word for it. Does that include today's car's speed bump? Exactly 50.
Oh, track. Watch out.
What is it, Jeffrey? You can technically make cop cars in this game, Jeffrey. You can use the livery editor. Ugh. You sure this is a good track, you guys? It feels impossible to turn right there.
You just gotta let go of the gas as you.
That's what I've been doing, but.
Oh no!
Yeah, I have to take the turn slowly in order to make it.
This just wants to
I'm sorry, you guys, but I can't agree. I can't say this is a good track. I'm sorry. The turns are just the turns are a little wonky for me. Sorry, Pato, if you're watching.
That's all.
Sorry if you're watching, Pato, but these turns are wonky for me.
I can't do that chicane turn.
Because I'm struggling with it, Jeffrey. That's not a reason to like the track, Jeffrey. Again, Jeffrey, not a reason to like this track. They're using tracks like this, Kolu? Well, the difference is when it comes to the league, you get practice, but when you're doing online races, you don't. It's more like step in and see if it goes.
About that logic, the only reason why you like the diff track is because you get the practice.
Well, that as well as I'm testing out the vehicles, seeing how they perform. With fan-made tracks, you don't get as much. I don't get as much of a test with them.
Paddle does make some good tracks, and that's why it's like I voted for Paddle's track, because I played some of his Paddle's track. This is the first time me racing this one, and honestly, I do like it.
Maybe with more practice, I'll be a little more warm to it.
Probably would.
That was our second Integrale race, and then after the third one, we're going to give them some upgrades. And then we're going to do a free-for-all. Let's see, Jurassic Stunts, Spiders on the Green. Jurassic Stunts, why not? What's not bad at all? Okay.
Oh, hey.
I mean, this is the track that I test Swifts out on, so let's see how it does. If this really is a Swift. Don't be so rude, Jeffrey. Saying that you hate them, Jeffrey, is pretty rude. Have I gotten around to making the video yet? Actually, I have, and it's pretty much complete. The only thing is, I need to just make the tier list picture, and then they'll be fully done. The Technetium and the Pile Driver, Jeffrey, they recently came out, which I still call the Jackhammer. People have criticized me for that, but I mean, that's what I've been calling it this whole time, so it's going to be hard for me to change. That PC player left, Jeffrey. Don't be so rude, Jeffrey. Well, you're being biased against him, so that's rude.
Sorry.
No problem. Good thing I know this track really well. But no, Jeffrey, don't be biased against PC players. Bro Warrior, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you're right. Knock it off, Jeffrey. His name is Bra Warrior. He said, come on, Jeffrey, stop it. Well, don't be rude against PC players. And don't say you're not being rude, Jeffrey, because you clearly were. Ooh, I almost got hit by that. Yeah, Speed's right. I won't hesitate to kick you from the party. We were, Jeffrey, because you're being rude to a PC player. Jeffrey, that's not hurting your feelings. That's just telling you that you're being rude to a PC player. How would you like it if he said he didn't like you because you're a PlayStation player? Exactly. So, why can't you think of it from that perspective? Sorry. Sorry, Yoda. I'm doing surprisingly well with this car. I think you're somewhat right, but I think it's more of a rocket. No, bro, I won't.
Damn it.
Language. Jeffrey, if you're giving your opinion, that's different. But saying that you hate someone is not is hateful speech, and that's not something that we promote in this community. If you say you prefer PlayStation, that's different. But saying you hate PC players is not right to say. How would you like it if he was watching the stream right now, Jeffrey, and he caught you? There you go. It's gonna be close, TJ.
Oh, all right. Shot, brother.
Whew. That was a good race. You can't hear Jeff on the stream? He prefers to be quiet at this time because he claims he doesn't want to wake up his family. You do. You prefer to be quiet. What'd you say, Jeffrey? Oh well. Guess we're just not going to hear you for most of it. We have one more race with the Integrale, and then it's showtime. Magnetic Boom, Baghdad Tour. I'll pick this one just because I feel like a good fit for the thing. Garage, Fun, and Cold Reactor. Can you please knock it off, Jeffrey? Can you mute yourself when you sing, please? This car handles good. It does handle surprisingly well. Because a lot of off-roaders have been getting a bad rep lately. Because the pile driver and the Hotweiler were low tier. It's not really necessary, Jeffrey. And after this race, Jeffrey, we're gonna take a quick break. It is called the pile driver. Don't try to mess with me, Speed Bump. No, we're not taking a break, Jeffrey. We're just gonna give these cars upgrades, and that'll give you a chance to upgrade your car. Hey. Save it. Oh. Whew. I almost got knocked off of the track. Get back here, Jeffrey. I'm not taking last. Come here and get me then, Jeffrey, if you can. Bye, Jeffrey. Sorry if I almost knocked you off, Yoda.
Okay.
I landed on top of Voluptuous. All right, second. I'll take it. How you doing back there, Jeffrey? What was pretty sick, Speed Bump? If you don't mind me asking. Did you just see Jeffrey try to fall onto you towards the end there? Was that Jeffrey or was that a block?
Jeffrey. It was Jeffrey. He almost hit me.
Bruh, let's not be rude to other players, please. I'm not gonna say stuff like that. I'm not a salty player.
Oh yeah, bro, come on, let's go. Join us, come on. Wanna talk like that? Come on, bro.
Let's not be rude, bro.
Dude, the way I see trash talk, if they want to say it, go ahead. They just better be ready to back it up. That's all I ask.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break to upgrade some of these cars and see how they do. Trust me, he will get a performance boost. Okay, you're talking a lot, but can you race like that?
Oh, Scorcher. Okay, cool, fun, dude.
That's nice. You're welcome to join us, bro, if you want to. But I will tell you, I do not tolerate saltiness. Just by me accidentally doing it sometimes. Alright, I just gave these cars an upgrade. Let's give them all a shot. I will invite everybody again. Did you get my friend request, TJ?
Yeah, here it is.
Give you 5 minutes? Okay. What system do you play on, by the way, bro? There you go. Jeffrey, please appear online, unless you're going to upgrade your car first.
Don't be one of those players, bro, that doesn't have crossplay enabled.
PC? Alright. You're going to have to give me your Epic name then, so I can add you.
Send your Epic once you do. Once you boot up the game.
Bobova? Not you, Kolu, unless you meant that's what his is. Okay. Oh, hey, we're already friends.
I like the wrong one. No. Yeah, have your Big Mac. Never mind. I don't want to race you anymore.
What's the matter with you?
No.
Did you upgrade the Lancia Stratos, Jeffrey? How do you not know how to upgrade cars, Jeffrey? Jeffrey, I can't watch your screen because I'm live. Yoda, can you give him a hand, please?
No. I don't know what he wants.
He wants to upgrade his car. How do you not know how to upgrade a car in this game?
I'll still be racing, but I'm gonna go through this VC.
Yeah, I'm gonna join him. I'm gonna go ahead and go as well. Because I'm just gonna be chilling in the background now.
Where'd TJ go? I didn't realize Jeffrey was that simple-minded. Okay, Sean, let's not be rude, but I understand what you're trying to say.
I'm gonna go too, okay?
What's that?
I'll be racing. Me and TJ will be. I know TJ says he'll be racing. I'm just gonna go as well. I'm just gonna leave the VC. I'm gonna be playing though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeffrey, can't upgrade your car then. You're just gonna have to join. And bro, if you can still hear me, let me know when you're ready and I'll invite you. I think they just chose to. It was his decision, Boba. It's not like I can influence him to stay the whole time. Okay. Okay. Not quite yet, because Boba said he wanted to join. Invite you real quick too. All right, Noel. What's your system? What's your system name? Which one might you be, Null? Your Jekyll? Alright. Lost it for a second. Of course, Big Mac, how could I forget? All right. I'm going to use the Bugatti first. Actually, you know what? Let's play it by ear and see what kind of tracks we get. Here we go, Jeffrey. Let's see what you got. In a bit, probably. I do have work in a few hours. Yes, Jeffrey. You know that. Let's see. Diner Club, From Roof to Roof, TTV, TTV. Dine and Dash. Definitely not Dine and Dash. Let's pick the second one, Jeffrey, From Roof to Roof. Okay. Speed will get mad at you for that. He could be watching the stream right now, Jeffrey. All right. Well, then I'll just show him that you did. He said he wanted to try this. He just said he's driving the Skyline. Not you, Speed Bump, is what I meant. But there's another friend of ours named Speed Maniac who's the biggest Fast and Furious fan ever. I'm sorry, I should have specified it was a different Speed. Well, Speed Bump is watching the chat, Jeffrey. How do you know it's not him? That's alright, I'll just show him later anyway. Alright, here we go. Ah, I got knocked off. Hey Jeffrey, let's make a little bet. If you lose with that thing, you can no longer use it. Alright. That was fun. Jeffrey, you lost with the Skyline, so you can no longer use it. Alright, pterodactyl, lose some metal, lose race. Thinking of a Steam guide of each car for this game? Professional racers only allowed to contribute. Alright, that sounds fun. Yeah, I agree. Lots and lots of cars. Great. There goes my win. Oh well. So all you have to do is create your Steam account Excel, and then when the guide is made, you can put your own contributions in for each. I actually have a Steam account already, but I rarely use it. Magnetic Boom, Wild Ride, Paseo No Golf, Jurassic Jam. DM you on Discord? Sure thing. I'll do that a little later though. What's that? Yeah, and? What'd you say, Jeffrey? Yes, I do know him. You got something to say, Jeffrey? Well, if you say it, Jeffrey, you're getting kicked out. You know why, Jeffrey. Wait, what the? What just happened? Oh, I get it now. Because, Jeffrey, I already told you I don't condone saltiness. Not on live stream. Not while on live stream. When it's around your friends, Jeffrey, it's fine. But when it's around other people, no. We actually didn't see George that entire race, so unfortunate. Pterodactyl hit the apex, hit Tocalis round. Huh. So I'm going to end this stream in about a half hour because even though I'm enjoying this, it's best I get rest for work. Here we go. Y11, she just goes by, she doesn't really have an alias online, but I guess maybe that's how you could reply, you could go by her. She is, I think she's in the Discord chat too. I think she's in the Discord server. I think, I honestly don't know. Should be out tomorrow, honestly. Should be. And then I gotta work on this one. Do you want me to just tell you where they are? Aren't they bugged? Technetium is not. It's literally, it's just, in my opinion, a compact version of the Iridium, and then the pile driver is. The pile driver is bugged. GG's, I almost caught up. I think it will be pretty forgettable, but here's the thing. I can't call it the worst off-road in the game. What do you mean by had no idea we were ramming? Did somebody ram someone in this race? Oops. It wasn't? Okay. Let's see. Magnetic boom. Speedrunner switch. I still think they're ugly, but I'll say this in this game, Technetium is actually a vehicle I really like. Though, I would pick the Iridium over it any day. Oh, that hurt. That one hurt. I don't really get what people have against the Crazy 8s. I don't get what people have against that car. It's by no means ugly to me. I think it's a pretty creative car. How does it not look good? It's just it's an engine with a nice little front. All right. Well, it's not that that's not what's bothering me. Kolu, it's that a lot of people are saying that. You're not the only one. A lot of people have a problem with the Crazy 8s, and I just don't see why. I'll never understand. To be fair, I grew up with that car, so. And don't call it sad. I love that car. What do you mean by that, Kolu? I don't know what happened at the end, but I lost it. Sounds like Jeffrey fell asleep. I'm gonna have to mute him so that the snoring doesn't go in. There we go. I still don't get why, Kolu. If it has an infamous history, I would understand that, but I don't know of any infamous histories of the. Let's see, refueling crocodile, no miles to waste. All right. Crazy, blues race, water realm. You learned about it last year? Okay. I get that. Yeah, that's understandable. The side draft, I would have to look at that car again, honestly. Side draft. Nope, I'm out of this race. I believe Pile Driver was Metal Maniacs. Racing drones are the ugly ones? No, I actually love them. I'd still pick silencers over them, but drones aren't ugly at all. But yeah, I believe Pile Driver was Metal Maniacs. Galop just left? Okay. Okay. Silencers? Yeah, I agree. Silencers look really nice. That ram killed your mood? Sorry to hear that. No. GG's though. Thanks for racing with us. If you're asking me that, no. I'm actually okay with all of them, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would be silencers. I did? Well, I'm sorry if I did. Unless you meant Yoda. Gonna go to bed, Yoda? Thanks for joining us, Yoda. And I will see you next week for the Alien DLC. TJ, if you're gonna stay, then that would be lovely. If not, then let's do a couple more. Then just do a couple more races and hop off. Trails on the ground. Dino Drift. Ghost Run, huh? Only 3 racers now, huh? Integrale. You don't know who Vert is, Kolu? To answer your question, Noel, he is TGAEAH. That's who he is. I sure hope this doesn't cause a huge feud in the chat. TJ, I think it's just you and me racing now. Can you hear me, by the way, TJ, on the stream? If so, I'd like to ask you a favor. You know, this is actually a great thing to test because this is one of the tracks that we're going to have to test it with. I do agree, Kolu, that the silencers look the best. They're called the silencers, by the way, Kolu. The OP car? Which car is OP? Which car is OP, DJ Viz? Yeah, Jeffrey's officially fallen asleep. Ah. The ball got me. Hey, TJ, GG's, if you can, TJ, what do you say we take things up a notch? Since it's just you and me now. If you want to join back on the party, TJ, I want to maybe have a couple of matches of our own. What do you say, Speed Bump? Should we end it out on a high note? Go for it? Alright. TJ, would you be willing to join the party? Okay. Do you want to at least have a couple of do you want to have at least a couple of races of our own? I'll start it up if you agree to. You're down? All right. Let's give ourselves a challenge. What do you say we take a little vote in the chat for everybody who's watching? What do you say we do it this way? Here's what I think we should do. Let's let the audience decide what kind of vehicles we have to use. Example, let's say somebody says we have to use a balanced car. Let's say another race we have to use off-roaders. Another one we have to use heavy duties, etc. Let's see how well we all do. Collisions off? Yep, I prefer collisions off, unfortunately, because I prefer skill than slamming people off. All right, let's see. And first person who writes down the comment gets to pick that, and the next person to write down a track is gonna be good. Okay, Swift. Swift is gonna be the vehicles that we use, but what's the track that we're gonna do? What will our track be? Unless you think I should just pick the track. What'll it be? Swift race? That sounds good. Okay. I'm down for Swift. But what about the race? Doesn't seem like anybody wants to pick a track, so I'll pick one. Let's do a Swift track would be more fitting. Obstacle race? All right, obstacle race it is. Obstacle race we got first, so there we go. Bizor, welcome to the stream. All right, Swift race on obstacle race. I'm going to go with the ballistic. This is my favorite. This is my favorite Swift in the game. Based on... What do you mean, Jumpmaster? Or Yoda? Alright. And Jeffrey's not doing the race. He's just using that Bugatti. Alright, here we go, TJ. What do you mean by that, Yoda? Oh, he's not asleep. Okay. Yes, he is. He's just driving into a wall. It does. I can understand why you would say that, speed bump. I've actually grown to really like the ballistic though, because with the amount of tests that I've had with this thing, it's been pretty successful in my racing career in this game. It's been pretty successful. It is one of those cars that isn't amazing with handling, but it kind of makes up for it with everything else. I don't know if I'm going to win this, but oh well, at least I'll have fun doing so. It also kind of depends on the build that you have. I have a mixed build on this thing, which works really well for me. So, there's that. Plus, it has my classic Excel liveries on it. Looks like Jeffrey left the party. Yep, there he goes. Good night. Yep, Jeffrey says good night. All right. See you next time, Jeffrey. One thing I will say about the ballistic is it doesn't like tight turns. All right. GG's. You won. That was fun. All right. Who wants to be the one to pick the next type of cars that we use? And I actually saw a comment a little bit earlier that said that the track should be Station Sunset. All right. Well, that'll be the next track we do. But what are the kind of cars that we're going to use? Heavy duty? Alright, heavy duty it is. I didn't think we were that far apart, were we? Alright, which one is Sunset Station? Well, we already have heavy duty. Heavy duty was first. Did you mean Sun Salutation? Or stations? What station Sunset is? Oh wait, is that a fan-made track? Again, is that a is it this one? Oh. Well, I go by which one was picked first, but the next one will definitely be Drifter. Alright, heavy duty. Which one am I going to pick for heavy duty? Let's see. Monster trucks, Dunk and Roll. I don't want to pick the Volkswagen Drag Bus because everybody would pick that one. Nah, I'll just go with my favorite, Diesel Duty. Alright. While we're racing, what do you say you guys pick the next track that we're going to do? Since next race is going to be Drifters. Dior too, huh? Nice. Are we still arguing about that? Didn't get the boost. Oh, I got you. Alrighty. All right, GG's. That was pretty fun. Alright, what will the next track be? It is going to be a drifters race. You got wall glow to the end? Yeah, I saw that. GG though, that was a lot of fun. I feel like it would be a lot of fun if we had more heavy duty races. It'd be a lot more fun if we had more of those. But oh well. Diner rally. We're doing more fan-made tracks. Oh boy. Oh, track 9 at the gas station. Oh, Diner Club. This one? This one doesn't even look like it's fit for a This one doesn't even look like it's fit for a drifters race. All right, drifters. I'm going to pick. Oh man, there's so many drifters that I like in this game. Screw it. I'll go for baseline. Screw it. There's just so many I could choose that I love, but I don't know which one to pick. Alright, let's do 2 more races and then let's call it a night. After this race, actually, because there's one more race that was suggested. But while we're waiting, what do you say we pick our next car type? Will it be balanced, off-road, heavy duty again? What's it gonna be? Oh, we both picked the baseline. Balanced, okay, balanced it is. And then the final race, I'll pick. Okay, Teku baseline versus drone baseline. Let's see how we do. Ugh. Yeah, this is definitely not a track for drifters. Did you pick this speed bump for a challenge? Longer races? Alright. I keep missing those. What the? Yeah, this time I'm screwed. Don't drift to the magnetic curve. Oh, I have to. It gives me more of a challenge. And I keep missing those little boosters. Almost got a laugh out of me, but nope. Yeah, this time I'll accept that comment, no. All right. Balanced race. All right, what's our second to last race gonna be? Second to last, and then we're gonna do one more. Oh, right, Basher's delayed. This looks like a what is that thing called? That looks like a, that's the Basher way? That sounds cringy to me, honestly. Who else thinks we should do this track? Because this looks like one of those skate park tracks. I don't know what those are called. Do it? All right. And they said balanced vehicles, so here we go. All right. If you say so. Alright. That was pretty fun. One more race left. Sorry to hear. I guess we should do off-road because that's the only one we haven't done yet. But which one are you going to pick? Which one are you going to pick, TJ? Because I don't want to pick the same car again. I'd like to try the Stratos because I actually really like it. Ah, you picked it too? Okay. I'll use the Integrale then. Let me see. I get to pick the track this time, though. Let's see. What's a good off-road track? We've done that one already, so not that one. Me use the power sander speed bump? Pfft, no. So, bruh, this is going to be our last race, and I'm going to pick it because I said I would. I'm going to pick... You know what? Go in the hole. That's a good one. Let's see. That's my favorite one, but which one am I going to use? You know what? I'm going to get cocky as heck. I'm going to get cocky as heck and use this. I'm waiting for Speed Bump to just freak out in the chat for me picking this. Use Power Sander for the lulz? Nope. How about I use this for the lulz? What would your request be, TJ? If I may ask. Actually, believe it or not, bro, the race isn't over until the race is over. I could pick the worst car in the game and still have a chance to win. One round of Drift Master is my track of choice? Okay. I'd be down for that. It does really hurt me that the Hotweiler is much worse in this game. But oh well, I still really like this car. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Okay, now the race is kind of over. Kind of, because once the race officially does end is when the race is over. Not to me, it's not. When the race isn't over until the race is over. Because anything can happen in a race. I don't know how you race, bro, but I never give up that easily. The only time I would give up is if someone was taking a shortcut, which I'm very against. I'm not. If I had a dog, I would not name him after a ground lord. That is a funny reference, though. And I actually do take care of a dog, but it's not my dog. Her name is Rosie, though. She's the sweetest little poodle ever. Yep. And it's actually coming out with a Legends game pretty soon. Oh, only 4 seconds behind. I didn't do that bad. GG's. You wanted to do a Drift Masters, though, you said? And it's a track of my choice. Huh. Yeah, I'm not 100% interested in it either. I'll have to look at reviews when it comes out and see how it is. This is going to be the last race, though, TJ, because I should get a little rest for work. Drifter type of track for the best competition? Oh, you know it. And I think I know just the tracks to pick. And you know what? How about this? Let's take a little vote. I'm going to show the tracks really quick that I think would be the most competitive for. One of them being Gaming Paradise. That's one of my favorite drifter tracks. Another one could be, no, not Stunts in the Duct. That's not a great drifter's track. We could do Stunts in the Duct, I guess, too. Could be another good one. Let's see. There was another one here that I had. No, not Down the Stairs. Yeah, Parkour in the Arcade would be fun too. And then Welcome to the Accelodrome, I really don't think is a drifter track. Any of those three sound like fun? Alright, Drift Master. What do you guys think? Oh, my call? Alright. If it's my call, then I will either go with Parkour in the Arcade or... Let's see. Yep, that's what I was considering. But because he said it's my choice, I'm going to do... Gaming Paradise. And if I'm going to pick a good drifter, my favorite drifter in the game is the Solid Muscle. So I think I'm going to use this beauty. Alright, little buddy. Let's see how you did well in the first game. Let's show them that you're still good. Alright. Let's see what you got, TJ. Let's do it. Let's see who the Drift Master really is. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see how we go. Besides, if I remember correctly, I think this is 3 laps. I think. I could be wrong. Here we go. long as you keep your multiplier, you should be fine. Ooh, I'm so close to hitting that wall. I did hit that wall that time. I feel like I know what he's doing. Is he just going in circles back there? No, he's not. Okay. I thought he was. Alright. Touch the wall again. Gosh, when was the last time I did one of these? That wasn't a great lap. Alright, try again. Yeah, I kind of see what he's doing. Don't hit the walls. There we go. This round's going better so far. Nope. As I say that. It most definitely is. But hey, I'm not here to win. I'm just here to have fun. Alright. Is it going by total or is it going by best? No, it's going by total. Yeah, you win this by a large margin, TJ. Though I don't do your method, I just do it the traditional way. Don't touch any walls. There we go. I'm gonna touch the wall up there, I can tell. That was the best lap, but it didn't help. Oh well. GG's, TJ. You won by a large margin. GG's, yep. GG's indeed. And I'm afraid to say that's going to be the last race for us, because I do need to get some rest for work. But with all that said, thanks for joining me for the Old But Gold Pack. Again, thank you so much for 100 subscribers, and I will see you all next time.